Ladies and gentlemen, hello. That was loud, wasn't it? It always is, and it always will be, because I think it's the best way to do things. Loud and proud. Which is why I'm floating in space, and I'm proud to be in space. I'm proud, I don't know, probably about other stuff too. Hey, is that Sabo Pool with a membership? Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Got your membership back, you sure did. Just in time to witness space. Look at me. Look at where I am. What does this look like to you? I'll tell you what it looks like. Looks like I'm in front of a space station. You see that down there? Just like right in that hangar, that tiny little hangar bay? That is a Saber. That's right. We have a full-scale... I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. Not full-scale. A properly scaled space station. The ever-lovely Anchor 9. And it's part of the space mod, finally. Also, fun fact, it's freaking... Sorry, we're still 4 minutes in. Freaking tiny. Freaking tiny space station, because the whole mod's tiny. I look like Godzilla next to it. Playtest better be this month? Oh, it will be. Oh, it will be. In fact, it should be coming up pretty soon. I'm very excited for it. I'm just going to give everybody some pretty balanced health, some pretty good weapons, and call it a day. Because it's really not that complicated. You pinky promise? I pinky promise. It's the 20th. That gives me over a week, which is more than enough time to put out a playtest version of this. It's pretty straightforward stuff, actually. I wish I could mess with it. Dude, I wish I was on Twitch so that you guys could send me bits and stuff and actually interact with the stream. But no, YouTube doesn't want to have a point system. That's too extra. You can't have a point system for people in my chat to redeem cool stuff. No, that's just too much. It's really sad. What would be even more sad is if we didn't have a badass space mod. But good news, I've got you covered. We have a badass space mod. Wish I could use points to play sounds. I would literally let you. It would be hilarious. But for now, we just have Halo. Halo video game. Also, I want to show you guys just kind of how hilariously small everything in this mod is. Ah! Ah! Okay, let's take a look. You're an ODST? Yeah, true. So I'm crouching right now. This is how big the map is. It never gets old seeing just how tiny everything is to fit all of this into the map. But it is really cool because check this out. If I jump in the very definitely a full-size Saber, you know, I can fly around Anchor 9 just like I could in campaign, which is pretty cool. It's all the same scale. It's a big old space station. I'm in a big old spaceship. But then, smack the chair. Oh, we gotta place some spaceships. I just reset the entire map and stuff. Now we need a bunch of spaceships. Alright, we got Anchor 9. And now, we gonna have some spaceships. Some big old spaceships. So, let's put some spaceships down. So, like the gaming chair. First of all, let's put ourselves down. Where's the UNSC Frigate? There it is. Beautiful. Alright, chill, dog. Really? Really? You needed your 15 seconds of fame? So does multiplayer AI work in Reach? I mean, multiplayer AI works in all the games. I don't have my webcam on yet. Hello. Multiplayer AI does work in Reach, but only to the same level it works in all the other games, which means so long as you cut out all their unique campaign features like dodging and ducking and diving, they sync just fine. Now, what do you guys think? I think the scale looks pretty accurate, right? I'm recalling the Halo Reach mission, Long Night of Solace, and seeing the scale of the spaceship plus the scale of the frigate here. Everything actually looks pretty accurate. The size of the Saber flying up against the frigate, it looks about right. When are you going to play Halo Wars 2? I have to play it soon, but nobody sends me money when I play Halo Wars 2. Only when I'm modding. And as a full-time job, I gotta be really careful about that. So, soon, TM. But alright, the scale seems about right. They will send you money if I'm there? No, they won't. That would make them send even less money, because then I'm not interacting with chat. I'm a capitalist. I'm a greedy, disgusting capitalist. I'm filthy. Alright, but anyway. That's the scale of the Saber, the Frigate, and Anchor 9. So you might be like, ah, this feels really comfortable and safe. Because, you know, I remember this from Halo Reach. I hate that they do that. I hate that they fly through that. Why do they do that? What's the objective survive tip goal about? Ah, well, streaming, as of right now, is not paying for my my life, me existing at the very bare minimum. So I have decided I will no longer even just have tip goals. I'm just gonna put a big tip goal and then hope that over many streams we fill it up. Otherwise, I will die. And also have to stop being a full-time streamer. And that's also why I'm spending the rest of the night making a bunch of videos. I'm going back to being a YouTuber. Finally. Finally. Boom. Look at that. Can we just take a moment to look at that? Specifically looking at Alexander's tenor. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. I still can't wait to do a Stardust game night to do a compare and contrast between that and the space mod. Maybe. Probably not at this point, though. It's been so long that knowing how my brain operates, it won't happen. You said also you should put some ship gantries around Anchor 9, like on Long Night of Solace with some incomplete ships. That'd be pretty cool. I am open to that. That sounds pretty badass, actually. And gantries would look cool. I know there's some great models, too. But look how crazy big that is. This is the Spirit of Fire, and it's like lore-accurate scale. And I mean, compared to the entire space station of Anchor 9, it's like twice as long. I will donate an entire cow. I would appreciate that. I like steak. Very much. Hey, Kiram! 20 months! Hey, yo! You're real for that. Thank you so much for the continued support, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Missed all you guys. I miss seeing you around, Kiram. I hope you're doing well. Welcome back to the dark side of the internet. Alright, so this is what the Spirit of Fire looks like compared to the very brightly lit Anchor 9. But we have more than just Anchor 9, I'll have you know. There are many space-related beautiful things to be added to this mod. And we will add them. Much love, RS. We're getting close to 2 years of support from me. I know, that's crazy. That's actually crazy. What's also crazy is how damn hot it is in here. Hold up. Oh. It was 81 degrees. Oh, how awful. Alright, sad Halo Reach music is great, but that's definitely a time and place kind of thing. I know what is not a time and place kind of thing, though. There we go. RJ making videos is impossible? Wrong. Wrong. I actually published a video today, but it wasn't for me. It was for my roommate, because she asked me to, and then paid me, and I was like, bet. So... I have cracked my knuckles, gone into Adobe Premiere, and edited a video. So now, I'm just going to do my videos and do a shit ton of them. In fact, it should be out either tomorrow or the next day. I'm cooking up a Spirit of Fire video. Your roommate Weasel? Yes. Alexander, thank you for the 5. I appreciate it. I'm gonna keep bugging you about Stardust until we finally do it. And I also have ADHD and Asperger's, and I'm very persistent. Alright, if you want to, you might make it happen. I've been known to succumb to repeated pressures. Especially with beautiful women. Alright, let's see what we got here. We got big spaceships, and now I do really want to get a video out showcasing the Spirit of Fire, because I think it's probably like the coolest ship that I could be flying for a video. which means I want to spend a lot of time polishing up the Spirit of Fire today. Now, it does have some neato stuff to it. It has a triple Mac, which is badass. It's got archer missiles, also badass. And it's got a cannon that's actually not hooked up to anything, so we are going to have to hook that up to something. And then I'd also like to make some destruction states for it, or at least have it take damage and spew fire and stuff. Your mom is triple maxed? Really? Really? What are you, a child? I can't believe you'd say that. Seriously? A your mom joke? In 2024, what are you, a baby? I can't believe you just said that. I would never say that. That's just shameful. Oh my god. Mods, ban this guy. Your mom, bitch. Fight me. Oh my god, it's just rammed in. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. What is why is it doing that? I am the only mod. I know. It's just a phrase, man, alright? Oh, I'm so happy. Now make it do taxes. If I could make a mod to automate my taxes, actually taxes are easy. I don't need a mod to automate my taxes. We already have websites for that. It's not that bad. It takes like a couple hours. Yo, Shiro, thank you for the 2. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Is it a full-size Spirit of Fire? Can we fight on the decks? See, you gotta define what full-size is. Is full-size accurate in relation to its surroundings? If that is the case, then yes, this is a full-size Spirit of Fire. It is accurately sized to its surroundings. Is it accurate size to a player? Well, it's accurate in size to this saber. So probably. Yeah, definitely. This is a massive ship to be flying around, by the way. Like, flying over the Spirit of Fire's decks is crazy. Stream doing your taxes, please? Oh yeah, I would love to share my social security number with you guys. Nothing would make me happier. But look, I could technically fly into this deck if I had a collision model for it. Look at tiny little saber is. There it goes. Little tiny saber. Magically shrink into homunculus when you enter the saber? That's true. That is that is accurate. Can you make the Spartans smaller? Maybe. I don't know, probably. Did you see my message rejected? I don't know. Did you just type it? Make the Spirit of Fire the long... Wait. Have a long-lasting damage state at the end where chunks of the Spirit of Fire slowly crumble and explode after destruction. I mean, that'd be pretty cool. I have a lot of great ideas for these damage states that I want to execute on. That I'll just have them all kind of crumbling into pieces and blowing up. It would look really sick. So yes, actually, to answer your questions, yes, that will definitely be happening. Alexander, thank you very much for the 10, though. I appreciate it. Check DM. RW. I don't know what that means. Also, Phoenix Mac should do energy damage since they're EMP Max. No. When you set missile points on the ship, missiles come from trapezoidal formations on the ship's hull, so you know. Yeah, that's where they come from. Comes from those. Is that them? That's them, right? Missile pods. Missiles. Should server boosters get supporter chat? No. I don't know what server boosters should get. But probably not supporter chat. Actually, how much is supporter chat? I mean, not supporter chat. How much is server boosting? I don't actually know a lot about server boosting. Invert the green channel on your normal map. But it works perfectly. Doesn't it? It's supposed to look like this, right? Like it's bumped up. Is this not right? Is this reversed? Oh, you know what? Those are supposed to be divots inward, aren't they? Well, they kind of... Dude, I can't tell, actually. It's like playing tricks on my eyes. Light's coming from there. So yeah, it looks like it's raised up. The up shapes are down and vice versa. It's either green channel or red channel. No, I think it's the green channel. Is it not correct, though? It looks correct. The panels that are supposed to be upwards are upwards. Right? Oh god, I actually can't tell. It's not, I can tell. Okay, let me fix it then. Yo, Joe, thanks for the $1 tip. Appreciate it. This is a dono despite all the people that ask you to add... You know what? Pause on that. Pause on that. I am sorry. But YouTube's system is good. I desperately need to change the minimum tip amount. This is not... I'm not upset with anyone. But I swear to God, the amount of $1 tips that come in that are like a paragraph long is atrocious. I need to set this. Hold on. Okay, it's fixed. It's fixed. Yo, Joe! Thank you for the $9. I appreciate that. Sorry, I didn't mean to use you as an example specifically. It wasn't even you. That was just like an additive thing that's been happening forever, and I keep not doing it. Thank you very much for that $1, for that $10 tip overall. You said, this is a dono, despite all the people that ask to add lore ships. Quote, add the poop limo pattern CRS class hoglet. Add the shit-ass pattern UNSC dog. Add this, add that. Man, add some bitches and shut the fuck up about these lore ships. Fuck lore. Damn, Joe really popped off. Joe popped the fuck off right there. Holy shit. God damn. I agree, but less aggressively so that you guys don't think badly of me. I agree entirely with what Joe said, but I'm nice about it in the way that I say it. Probably. Maybe. Possibly. Yo, Kiram, thanks for the $5. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hey, RS, when I get 24 months, 2 years of being a member, I'll upgrade to Covenant. That's a promise. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Also, the $5. Dude, I don't say $5 enough anymore, or 10 or whatever. Ready to be published the tags, other modders can copy them and add their own lore ships. I actually am not going to be publishing half of these ships. Anything that's made by Malcontent, I will not be publishing the tags for. Because I would basically just be publishing his models for free. So, I won't be publishing those ship tags. I will gladly publish, like, everything but the render model. Like that, basically, I would gladly publish it and then just be like, hey, if you want the ship, go buy it. How about this? Just replace the render model with a brick? Yeah, literally that. Literally that. I could make like the whole render model and everything's perfect. And then maybe even add like a collision model and a physics model that I've made myself. But then just like delete the physics or delete the render model and then just be like, go into Blender, add in the render model yourself, and then you're golden. Yo, Justin ODST, thank you for the $5. Appreciate it. Giant flyable Halo 3 rat when? Yes. God, I feel like I had a stroke trying to process that. Jesus Christ. Let's see. Also, you never added cat-made Cortana when I gave you $50 a few months ago to do it. I'm still waiting. SMH, I forgot about that actually. That has been so long. Hold on. My ADHD is flaring, dude. I need to... Hold on. Just pause. I need to do a thing. And remember what that thing I'm doing is. Yes, I vaguely think I know what I'm doing. Hold on. I needed the texture, the normal map. That's right. I remember now. It was the Spirit of Fire. I found it. I did it. I remembered the thing. Alexander, thank you for the 2. Much appreciated. Thank you so much. Check DM real quick. There's context on what I mean. Okay. Disturbed Waffle, thank you for the 10. Thank you. Appreciate it. He said, hello, just hopped into the stream. First time back since boot camp. Damn. Well, I hope it wasn't too rough. Let's be real. That shit sucked. But I'm glad you made it through. Congrats, man. My last donation was an inquiry on the possible addition of the Vindication class light battleship. Have you begun on it? I have to Google which battleship that is. Vindication class light battleship. No, I have not. But this is a cool looking ship. It reminds me a lot of the Spirit of Fire, which is in the mod now. The high quality Spirit of Fire, made by Malcontent. God, I love Malcontent. UNSC Poop Limo. Yeah, the UNSC Poop Limo is a limousine class poop carrier. Pull it up for us. Yeah, this is what I mean. There's no model of it, I think, that exists. Maybe in Sins of the Prophets. It's a, oh no, it's a Halo 4 ship. I see. Here, this is what it looks like. This image is a screenshot of a vehicle from the Halo series of first-person shooter video games developed by Bungie Studios or 343 Industries and published by Microsoft. It falls under the screen. Okay, that's cool. That's a cool ship. Unyielding Hierophant. Maybe, maybe not. Will freaking see. But it is a nice looking ship, I will say that. But I don't think anyone's modeled it. Or if it's not. Oh, you guys gotta check this out. You guys gotta check this out. Guess what? I have good news. I didn't even ask Malcontent. I actually have no communication actively with Malcontent because I'm a shy person. But guess what happened? Malcontent made more ships purchasable. The Prowler, the Oni Prowler's on here. Their version of the Longsword, which is sexy as hell, by the way. The ship I forgot the name of that somebody was asking about yesterday, and they were like, oh, it's just circles. Just model the circles. The circles are not that hard to model. And it's literally here in full detail. Motherfucker, you said it was just circles. You're like, it would be so easy to model. Just make circles. This looks easy to you? What? Malcontent made this shit a lot more than a couple circles. God damn, it looks good too. And then, of course, my favorite ship. This, I don't know why. I cannot tell you guys why. But this is my favorite ship from Sins of the Prophets. It's just... there's something about it. It's just like so lanky and menacing. It kind of reminds me of the Evas from whatever, the anime. Because it's got like that stooped over head that's kind of like lanky and lazy looking. Oh, it's just such a good design. I'm going to call it Evangelion, all right? And if anyone goes, it's Evangelion, say the word evangelical and then come back to me. Because of the shape, it looks like it's bigger than it is from certain angles. It kind of does, yeah. It's just such a good design. Like, I just love it. Like, if Bungie came out and they were like... or not Bungie. If Bungie... whatever. In a hypothetical situation, if Bungie or 343 were like, this is what the cruisers look like now, I'd be like, I'm cool with it. That shit's sick. It's 1 kilometer long. Good. Good. It's fucking beautiful. I love this thing and I want it ASAP. So I'm gonna get it ASAP. But as much as I want it, I'm not gonna buy it right now. 1, because I'm poor, but 2, because I have so many other ships already that I need to work on desperately, and I can't get distracted if I want to do a playtest. So This, I would like to add to the mod, and most likely will, but for now, we won't. Scroll down, the name is right there. Covenant Frigate. See? With mad respect to Sins of the Prophet and a general modicum of respect to all lore nerds. Guys, I'm never going to call anything any class of ship, okay? I'm never gonna look at this and go, oh yeah, that's a Covenant CAR class frigate. No, I'm gonna go, oh, that's a Covenant frigate. That's it. I'm sorry, I had to say it. God damn! Demon with a $50 tip, holy shit, man! Thank you. What the fuck? Thank you so much, dude. Holy shit. God damn. You said this should cover those 2 Covenant ships. Buy them now. Bro, dude, I didn't... God damn it. I wanted to wait so that I don't get distracted, so I wouldn't be like, oh, I'm so excited to buy them, but now I can literally buy them. So, god damn it. God damn it. Disturbed Waffle with a 20. Thank you. It's your 3rd ever super chat. God damn. Thank you so much for the 20. That's huge. That's 4 fivers. Thank you. Here you go for the frigate. You know what? Maybe I'll get it. All right. Maybe I'll get the frigate. Maybe I'll get it. Okay, fine. Thank you guys. I appreciate that. And Joe also tipped $5. Thank you, Joe. He said, people be mad, but I'm speaking truths. I love the Mod Ideas channel, but there's so many ship posts that aren't condensed together. Stay aggressive. People be begging for mid-ass ships that have no models. At least tell him if there's a model. You're not wrong. Okay, fine, guys. Fine, I'll get the CAR class frigate, all right? But I'll only grab it if that shit went through on PayPal. Because I don't want to put my credit card on any website ever. I'm just scared. I'm scared. Let's see. Am I buying the ship today? I'm buying the ship today. Okay. I'm gonna keep the game zoomed in so I can get this dope ass ship right now. Malcontent, take my money! Take it! But first I have to put in personal information while live streaming. So, let's not leak that. Yo, Disturbed Waffle with another super chat. Thank you very much for the $5, dude. I appreciate it. No problem, G. Absolutely love these mods. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Haha, definitely don't need to Google Maps my own address. Haha. Give me the ship, give me the ship, give me the ship, give me the ship. Fill out information. Ugh. Okay. Okay. Come on. Yo, Disturbed Waffle, thank you for the 2. Appreciate it very much. Thank you so much. Wait, what? Wait, pause on, or thank you for that, $2. Said, how much did the UNSC Corvette cost? I just realized how far back I am on Super Chats. Holy shit. Oh, I can download it. I got it, guys. I got it. I'm downloading it right now. The, ship was... I don't know, I forgot. Because Demon bought it for me, actually. With a Corvette? There is no Corvette. Corvette's just in Reach. Period. Slay. Demon also with the 2. Thank you. Appreciate it. You're buying both Covenant ships, right? Yes. I just got the 1. And Spartan Jess with another 20. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Appreciate you greatly. You said, go ahead, get yourself another ship while you're at it. Cheers. Well, goddamn, I might just actually. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. A random hitman also with the 2. Thank you for that. Your 10th super chat. I like how it just numbers all of them, like depending on how many you have. Thank you for that, though. I really appreciate it. You said I sent you a DM a few days ago. Take a look at it. It might be in my message request, which I like never check, so I will have to check that. I actually got a lot of DMs to check. But before anything else, I need this. The Covenant Frigate. I need it. I'm gonna make a new folder. Oh god, wait, hold on. I have to organize this, guys. Oh, this ship's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good. Alright, alright. I'm fine. I'm actually perfectly fine. Let me just make a folder really quickly and then I can show you guys me getting this in. Spaceships new. Cov Frigate. Ka-chow. Okay. I have it. I have it. Say the words. I have it. Okay, is it in an FBX format that I can import into Blender, or is it a 3ds Max exclusive ASCII FBX? It's not a 3ds exclusive ASCII FBX. Wait, it even has markers on it. The ship, it has markers. It has markers from Sins. Look at those. Pulse lasers. They're just strapped onto the hull. Well, that's convenient. But there it is. It's beautiful. Look at that ship, dude. It's so good. Oh my god, the topology is so fucking clean. Gah! Can you 3D print the models you buy? You could 3D print anything. I don't have a 3D printer, so I can't personally, but generally, yes. In fact, you can. Okay, I want ship. I want in-game. Big game ship in big game. Big old ship. Big ship in the video game. Big video game ship. Big ship. We're the ship. We're gonna big ship the video game. Alright, we need to save this to its own folder. Yo, Disturb the Waffle! Thank you for the 5. Appreciate it. Thanatos class, heavy battleship. I don't know if you can tell, but I really like battleships. You do really like battleships. And actually, Green was showing me the Thanatos class battleship a little bit ago. I thought it was pretty fucking cool. TBH. None of the textures are hooked up. I can't gush over how good it is if the textures aren't hooked up. God damn it. How could this happen? There's just no way. There is a way. Which involves me putting the textures on it. So we got AO, diffuse, AO. I will put the diffuse texture on first. Oh, it's already looking fucking spicy. Next, we're gonna put the emission texture on it. We'll get some of the lights, some of that nice light. That'll be the emission, which we will put under emission. Beautiful, just beautiful. And then we'll put the normal map on, of course, because it'll give us some nice depth. We'll put the normal map on. We'll hook it up. Make sure that's set to a non-color type node, so it doesn't look weird. Nice, we got our depth, but we got to keep it going. We can't stop there. We have so many more texture maps to add. Do anyone here play Arma? Oh, I want to play the Arma Halo mod. I actually have not played the Arma 3 Halo mod. Last I heard it was just Operation Trebuchet. I don't know if there's more, but I played Operation Trebuchet back when they like added Pelicans, and that was it. That was like, I haven't played. I think I know that I've heard that they added a lot more to it since then. specular. Is specular IOR level? I think it is. That looks correct. I think I got that right. And then I got to do metallic. Let's do roughness next. Roughness is nice. Ka-chow. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. All right, let's get that metallic texture in there. God damn, that's fucking hot. Look at that. Oh my god. Ah! Oh my god, it's such a good looking ship, dude. Is it just me? Like, it can't just be me. This is such a weird comparison, I feel like. But come on. For any of you guys who like Evangelion, does it not remind you of an Eva? It's kind of like, it kind of reminds me of like the way the neck hunches forward a little bit, and it's got like the big body, and it's like aggressive shapes, but it also has like that kind of lazy posture to it, if that makes any sense. I just love that about this design. It's so cool. Giving some stealth vibes. Yeah, it actually does kind of have a stealth bomber vibe in the shapes. Disturbed Waffle, thank you for the 5. Appreciate it very much. Sadly, I gotta go, but one last suggestion: Thermopylae class super carrier. That's the first I've heard of that, but I love the name. Maybe with an ability for people to spawn longswords and other stuff off of it. Well, if I can ever figure out how to get team-based AI in Reach, I am so there for that. I think having little AI ships and things in this mod would just be like peak. Actually peak, which is kind of why I want to do a campaign spin-off of this, where you actually are like in a mission where you have to take out ships and like engage in a massive scale galactic battle, because that'd be super dope. But yeah, let me look that up. Thermopylae super carrier. Whoa, what the fuck? Dude, why are there like no references anywhere to so many of these Halo ships? Like, look at this thing. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, that looks like a Sins of the Prophet design. Is it? I can't tell, but it looks like it. But that's a cool ship. I like it. I like how it's big and chunky. But also, speaking of big and chunky ships, we got the big ol' Infinity UNSC. Well, that's not the Infinity. Actually, I don't have the Infinity spawned in right now. Let me spawn it in. Boom! I need to scale this thing up. I keep forgetting, but it does need to be scaled up a little bit further. It's a little bit smaller than it actually should be, which is kind of an issue. Which is hilarious when you think about just how enormous the ship actually is. No! It's kind of hilarious when you actually think about how tiny the Saber is already compared to it, and that it needs a massive scale increase. Like, I'm boosting at full speed and I'm barely passing by the Infinity. Yo, Tony! Tony with the... What's happening? I'm getting crushed! It's not my hot woman. Yo, Tony, thank you for the 20! Much appreciated. Thank you very, very much. Sounds fun. I probably should have read that super chat sooner so that I knew what that was in reference to, because I already forgot. I had this realization today. I always kind of knew it, but my roommate was upset with me earlier today because, oh, that's what happened. Because my ADHD is so, like, crippling that I forget things within, like, 15 seconds of them being said, and sometimes I just won't even form the memory of something being said, period. Don't know, it just happens, I guess. And I'm like thinking about on stream how often that happens, that I just never realize it ever. Disturbed Waffle, thank you for the 5. Appreciate that. He said, I lied. This is the last one. Everyone have a good night and best wishes in further endeavors. Likewise to you, Disturbed. I hope you have a wonderful night. Thank you very much for the wishes. And sleep well. Sleep well, baby. Alexander, thanks for the 5. Thermity is old since the Prophet design. Yeah, I can see it. I'm waiting for Mal to put the Marathon, Valiant, Epic, Thanatos, and Punic up for sale. Also, DM still waiting for you all. As far as I understand, I haven't asked Mal at all about what the thoughts on that process is, but hold on, what is this? Demon sent me his Minecraft factory, which actually looks pretty sick. Alexander has sent me lots of stuff. Oh, Alexander, I already have the Gladius. I actually forgot to put it in recently, but we do have the Gladius. This fucking Covenant cruiser! Why does it keep doing this? Stop it! You, go up. Stop running in. Stop running into stuff. Stop it. Bad. I swear to God, if you fly down into it. Oh, thank God. It's fixed. It's actually fixed, thank God. That's so much better. Literally just a brick. Does fly pretty good. As far as I was trying to read this, I don't remember what I was doing. I have no idea. Oh, I still haven't fixed the textures for this. But who cares? I could fix the textures, or I could get the Covenant Frigate into the game. Okay. I'm a little bit excited for this one, so just bear with me here. I want the cruiser. Where's my Covenant Super Cruiser? Alright, here we go. So here's my Covenant Super Cruiser. I'm going to show it in a second, but I need to append the spaceship new Covenant Frigate. Car. Green! Look, I'm gonna import the car. Green, look. Where are Green? I'm importing the car. Yo, Agent Redacted, good to see you. Thank you so much for the 2 as well. Hope you're doing good. Said hi, rejected, but a little bit sorry. You should be sorry. I cried every day that you weren't here. Every single day. You don't know what it did to me. The Covey Frigate is buyable now? Yeah, I didn't ask Mal or anything or say anything, but Mal updated and added a bunch of stuff on the site, and the moment I saw it, I was just got the biggest smile on my face. Especially when I saw that the Covenant Frigate was up. I was just like, that's my favorite one. Alright. I'm gonna take all these. I doubt they meant to put the markers on here, but I don't know. I'm gonna reuse a couple of them if it helps. I think probably lines up with the textures, and because I'm really dumb and stupid and I don't know where stuff goes, this will be easier for me. Oh yeah, baby, look at that. Look at that shit. God damn. Alright, so I don't know how long this ship is supposed to be. Halo, Covenant, Frigate. Covenant Frigate. Alright, so let's click this one. So here it is. Unsurprisingly, Sins of the Prophets is the ship they choose to show. So it is 1,000 meters long. That's a lot of meters. Which in Blender units should be 100,000 units long. Which we can calculate with math. We will put 1 cube. And the cube will go to... Oh no, wait, it's 1/100th. So, to make it 1,000 units long, it actually needs to go to 500 units. Oh my god, the ship is big, isn't it? How'd you get the model for the ship? The very ever-talented modeler. God, I feel like every time I talk about it, I'm just sucking him off verbally. But it's Malcontent, modeler for Sins of the Prophets. Did a wonderful job modeling them, and then released the models to anybody who wishes to purchase them. And god damn it, did I purchase them. Is this ship really this big? Because this is a big-ass ship. This ship do be, and I'm not mincing my words here, big. A 1,000 meters makes it 1/5 the length of... This can't be right. I must have this backwards or something. Hold on, let me append. Let me append the infinity. Infinity. Let's append the actual infinity, and if it looks too big, then clearly I have fucked it up. Okay, clearly I have fucked it up badly, because that's the infinity, and it's we're maybe slightly smaller. So it's supposed to be like 1/5 the size of the infinity, roughly. It's as long as the infinity is tall. Yeah, something like that. Close. What is the relative, like, blender units to Halo meters? Because I've just been scaling things pretty relatively. Infinity is like 30 kilometers long? No, Infinity is 5.5 kilometers long. But if the infinity is 5.5 kilometers, then that means roughly I need to be able to stack 5 of these. But this is also a slightly smaller infinity, so I would say roughly 1, 2, 3. So it needs to be even smaller than that, actually. So let's just say 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's about the right size. Damn, that's a tiny ship. I kind of like that we have another small ship compared to all these massive giga ships. Thank God we have a smaller one. But aren't you using 3ds Max scale? No, this project is in Blender units. I have not switched the default unit scaling in it at all. But god damn does it look good. Now, let's start moving markers so we can get this in game ASAP. Let's do a target head on it. Do a target, oh, that was target hole, whoops. So this goes in the center, roughly. Do target head. About there. Target engine R, and target, there's no target engine L. Good to know. That roughly there. Looks pretty good. Now we've got 3 target points for it. Very nice. I thought you were exporting it using the 3ds Max option. No. Just keeping things pretty standard here. Okay, let's look at some of these. So, these markers that came with it. Plasma torpedoes. So the plasma torpedoes seem to come from these little lines, these little lights, which is kind of interesting. I'm curious, I want us to keep taking a look at where all these plasma torpedoes come from. So it's those 4. And then there's another one. Oh, more plasma torpedoes come out of these lines here as well. Okay, so this will help me a lot with understanding where these Covenant ships are supposed to be firing from. Because I've had some trouble kind of wrapping my head around, like, what is a firing port on a Covenant ship. But it seems like sometimes it's just like an energy line. And that's kind of a thing. So this is PLA scan, this line right here. I don't know what scan is short for. We have pulse lasers in the form of these little dots here. Good to know. I'm not going to use all of these. I don't want, like I've said many times, I don't want to literally just copy Sins of the Prophets. But I am going to study this to kind of understand a little bit better what's going on. Flare, I presume this is probably like team coloring. Okay, cool. I mean, CCS literally has guns that pop out of it, so it's pretty confusing. Yeah, it's a little confusing. It's a little confusing. It's not that bad. But that is very good to know. Very, very good to know. Because I like the idea. Like, even in Halo 2, Covenant ships just had laser beams coming out of wherever. Miss Dono? Oh, I did. I did miss a dono. Thank you so much for the 5, Alexander. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Said there was 2 other DMs I sent. Also, I'm pretty sure Mal's longsword is available. It is. Will you still use that or vanilla reach one? I think I'd rather use Mal's, but considering there's no pressing reason for me to use Mal's, I'm just going to stick with the vanilla reach one for now. I don't even have longswords in the mod, so there's zero pressure for me to get it right now. I'd rather be spending the money on ships, more interesting ships. Like big ones, I mean, like proper ship-to-ship combat. Because we already have a fully functioning Saber, and soon I'll make a tiny Seraph to go along with it for the Covey team. I didn't realize Val was selling them. Yeah, I mean, somebody brought it to my attention recently, and I just immediately was like, oh, no way. Because for this mod that I'm working on, Mal's amazing models being available is just such a godsend. I can finally do, like, third-person, real-time combat with these ships, which is fantastic. Making 343 look lazy? Not really. I mean, I'm not doing that much work. 343, they built a lot more than I've built. Let's see. Somebody shouting. I have a request. Answer me. Let me talk. Rejected shotgun. Did you ask your question? You can just ask it. You don't have to scream that you have a question. You could just ask the question. I don't know if you asked it, but I scrolled up and I didn't even see anything. What is the biggest Covenant ship in Halo lore? I believe it's the Unyielding Hierophant, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, let's get this in game already. I'm lollygagging here. Let's call this CAR as the material. And let's set up the primary weapons. So, delete all the existing secondary triggers and primary triggers. And do I want to use... No, I'm not going to use regular markers for it. Let's do a little empty arrow. And let's connect it to here. Call this our primary trigger. And this will work awesomely. Scale it up so we can see those arrows a little nicer. And I will do a little SOTP copy because I like the idea that the Covenant ship actually has its properly placed little cannons. Pretty cool. Pretty neat. Let's rotate that negative 45 degrees and rotate it up 40 minus 45. It seems like it should be pretty good. Do the same thing, but over here. That looks pretty good. Can come out. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's roughly right. I think I'm only going to do them. Well, I could do it from. No, I'm going to do them on the bottom too. I think it would look really cool if I did them on the bottom as well. Oops. And I'll do the exact same thing here. Duplicate, rotate, 180. Oh, not 180. And then 90. There we go. And then put that on negative Y. You didn't answer my question. Best Noble Team member, you didn't ask any questions. You literally just said that. You haven't asked any questions. I'm genuinely, on God, just waiting for the question, man. I will answer your question if I can. You just have yet to ask a question. Yo, Onikai, thank you for the 20. And it's your 20th super chat. I like how it gives you a big flashing 20 for that. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Rejected rock. I'm not rock guy. I swear to you. I'm not rock guy. I'm not. Listen, I resent that you think I'm the rock guy. I think it's disgusting. How could you? Can you add mods to Nexus? I don't actually know how to do it in current year. I don't know if there's a way that you can add mods in the same way you can as workshop mods. I think you might have to replace maps, so I'll have to look into it. I'll ask around, because I have been meaning for a while to add my stuff to the Nexus. But I highly recommend getting the Steam version of MCC for mods, just because it's so much easier to install them. And most people, I don't want to speak for everybody, but I think most people do not even upload to Nexus mods. As far as I know. I could definitely be wrong about that. But yeah, the workshop, Sinks is right. The workshop is a lot better. Okay. So a lot of cool plasma torpedo spots. Very well done. I don't know if I want to put plasma torpedoes on the bottom necessarily. It definitely would be cool. Yeah, I kind of want to put them on the bottom. I think I'll have to make like a weaker version of the plasma torpedoes for this vehicle, just because it's smaller and has way more ports for them. Oh, this is so exciting, guys. I cannot wait to get this in game. It's going to be fantastic. All right, so I'll put them down here. I'm right on. I see drama going down in the chat. I'm just enjoying from the sidelines. All right, that puts it at, let's just say -70 to keep it nice and even. Project on Kilimanjaro crashes now. I don't know if it's a bug or it's just me. No, it is a bug. I think it has something to do with the new Master Chief Collection update. I meant to fix it last night, and then get this. I forgot. So I will fix it after stream today. And then I'll get to work very quickly on some videos. That's right, I'm a YouTube content creator. Turns out, sometimes I make videos. Very crazy, I know. I'm a little wacky for that, but what can I say? Sometimes I just feel a little quirked up. Alright. Plasma torpedoes in place. Also, damn, look at that front part with the emissions on it. God damn! That big glowing emission strip looks so sick. Dude, I cannot wait to see this in game. I do kind of want to do the double lasers here. This one is called Plasma Beam. However, these are... It says Plas Cannon. Oh, these are plasma cannons! Oh. I don't know what the difference between cannons and torpedoes are, but I presume they go faster. Greetings, my little meow meow. Greetings, Meat Morp. I'm just entertained by chat right now. So if you guys see me looking down, I'm just reading chat. I don't have popcorn right now, but if I did, I'd be munching. All right, this theoretically could go in game right now. I do need to make a little shader for it, but I can do a quick and dirty physics and collision for now, and then call it a day. Which I think I'm gonna do that. Let's do CAR collision. We'll set it to a collision model, and then we're gonna convex hull it. And then we need to decimate it as well, because it's got some areas that are unnecessarily detailed. Just to be sure, we're going to merge by distance, but very high, well, not that high. Merge by distance, 0.0001. Nice. That should solve any issues if there were any, which it doesn't look like there were. And now, I'm just going to duplicate it. This will become CAR Fizz. And I'll make a more detailed version of this, like I said, later on, so that way you don't run into like the giant blank space that is just kind of here. But I just want it in game, and that's a requirement. Whoops. We're going to delete action. Combat any idle is fine. And then make sure that it is exporting on the animation. And it sure is. Very good. Alrighty, we can export this in game, but right before we get it in game, I'm gonna make a shader for it. Double check. I'm not gonna quick export. We're safe. So here in my tags folder, we're gonna make Frigate. We're gonna make a shaders folder for it, and we're gonna grab the shader from the cruiser right here. We're gonna put it in here and call it CAR. And there we go. Now it's ready to go in game. Let's export it. So we're in the Cov Super Cruiser. We're going to do Cov Frigate. And then we put it in there. Like so. And then it'll just work. But we do need to do the textures next. So we're going to do that. And here's how we're going to do it. So first, we need the actual color texture that provides important color info. And it looks like it already has ambient occlusion baked in, so I don't need to manually apply any ambient occlusion to it, even though there is a map for it. Do I? No, it looks like... I want to say there's ambient occlusion already baked in, because it does look like it, just from viewing the texture map. I'll leave that. Then, we need the specular map, which is the... basically shininess factor, and then in Halo you have to slap that into the alpha channel of your diffuse texture, and then we'll need the emission map for all our glowy bits. Well, hello, is my explorer broken? Hello? I can no longer click on things. Okay. I will reset it. Windows Explorer. Restart. Oh. Okay, very good. Now let's get this thing in game. Okay, I stretched. I needed that. Let's do our Halo Reach folder now. Our projects folder. Let me just hook these up real quick so that you guys can see everything, and then all is right in the world. Cool. So let's see. It looks like it went well. It exported perfectly into game. There's a weird symbol here for some reason on my screen. Where is that coming from? Why is that symbol there? What is happening? What program is that connected to, and why is it there? It's just on my screen now. Exclamation Discord. In the description, discord.gg/rejectedshotgun. I do not have Nightbot in the chat, but I should get Nightbot now that I think about it. All right. I need textures because I think this should be in game. Let's spawn it in. I say that, but also I need to. To give it a new vehicle tag. So vehicles, me. Then we're going to do cruiser small. We'll grab that vehicle for it and put it into the Cov Frigate folder. Delete that. Cov Frigate. And then we will go into Foundation and hook up the vehicle to the correct model that we just put in the game. Super quickly. I do need to give this thing a shield as well. Boom. Let's reload it just to make sure we're good. Yep, there it is. Does not have the right textures yet, but it is in. Let's see. Let's double check. Okay, at the very least, you guys can't see the weird symbol when I go into game view, so that's good. You like spicy food? Do I like spicy food? I do like spicy food, but my genetics do not like spicy food. At all. And anytime I eat a jalapeno, my nose starts running profusely and I get the hiccups. So that's where I stand with spicy food. I love the taste. I love spicy food in general, but my body hates it. It has like a near allergic reaction to spicy food. All right, let's see without the proper textures. Oh, it's in. Oh, it's in. Let's get those textures in ASAP. I cannot wait. Cannot wait to fly it. Sorry, bro. I feel for you. Yeah, it'd be like that. It's whatever, though. It's whatever. All right, so we've got our diffuse texture here. Still don't know what that symbol is. And then we'll go to our textures here. So now we need the normal texture and the emission texture. So these are the only three textures we can really use in Reach, because I'm not currently utilizing a PBR shader, though I would like to in the future. But I'm going to export these into Halo, and then we're going to go from this to something more like this. Let's do it. So I am not going to bore you guys with exporting or accidentally leak files. So let's do TIFF. Alright, I've exported the diffuse map. I'm exporting the normal map. And last, I'm exporting the emission map. It is done. It's a done deal. Look at these beautiful textures. Alright, so I'm going to put these into the correct folder. Which is here. Make a bitmaps folder. Paste them in there, and then run the bitmaps command, which is tool, bitmaps, objects, vehicles, me, Cov Frigate, bitmaps. Why is that in? Yeah, whatever, who cares? Alright, now we can hook up the shader. So here's the shader that it's actually using. Very, very similar to the others, but we want a flat white texture for it. We don't want a detail map. And then we do want the correct textures, which I just got imported. So we're going to use the diffuse map of the Covenant cruiser. Sorry, frigate. And then we're going to use the bump map for it. And then we need to enable self-illumination to make it glow. And then we'll set the self-illumination map to that really cool one that was provided to us by the ever-talented Malcontent. And we're going to see how bright it is. 14 to 7 being the default is probably going to look crazy, but it looks very nice. Oh, it looks very, very nice. Oh, yeah, it does. Oh, man, that's a sexy ship. Can I fly it? I don't know if I set it up right yet. Oh, even the camera track works pretty good. Oh, but the physics model's not set up. Hold on, pause. I forgot that. I always forget to put dampening on the physics. Angular dampening 1. Okay, we don't have the FX. The engines are all the way back there. Is it supposed to be this small? I feel like it's almost as small as the regular cruisers are. I'm not complaining necessarily. I think it looks awesome. Oh, it's such a good looking ship. I died. I hit something. Or they killed me. I don't know which. Oh, it's such a good looking ship. It seems to be around the same scale as the Covenant Cruiser. I need to look at the wiki really quickly and see if I've actually got these things scaled right. So let's see. Halo, Wiki, Covenant Cruiser. So this ship was supposed to be 1,000 meters roughly, and the Covenant Cruiser is almost 2,000 meters. The Heavy Cruiser, which I am very tempted to buy as well, 3,000 meters. So if the cruiser's actually 2,000 meters, then the scaling on everything's gotten a little bit wonky, I think. Because the Spirit of Fire, or I'm sorry, not the Spirit of Fire, the Infinity is like 5,500 meters. So this would be 2,000 meters, which would make... No, that's about 2,000 meters. That means this is actually a very small ship relative to like the regular cruiser. This needs to be even smaller, actually. What heavy cruiser model is it? The heavy cruiser model. The CCS cruiser is 1.7 kilometers? Yeah. Which makes this a little smaller than it should be. Like very... Where is it? Covenant, not... Oh! So with that being, this is supposed to be 1.7 kilometers. And the Infinity is supposed to be 5.7 kilometers. This is a smaller version of it though, which means this is more around 1,000 meters in size. The Varric pattern? Yeah, the Varric pattern is also available on Malcontent's page. So I could get that. The smallest one of this mod. I mean, it's closer to the size of a UNSC frigate. But this is cool, right? Like, this is why I'm always like, why in the Halo lore do we get, like, the cruiser and then an identical version that's, like, 1/3 the size? It makes no sense. It should definitely be like, this is the big ship, and then this is the little ship. Notice the design differences, because they didn't just copy and paste the ship, which, one, makes no sense if Halo's a real universe. It makes literally 0 sense from a manufacturing standpoint. And two, it's very clearly just an oversight on the parts of the people doing lore and design and art and miscommunication. It's very obviously the reason. It makes way more sense to be like, this is the light version of this class of ship, right? Because they have different designs, because in a real universe where they really manufacture stuff, it makes no fucking sense to do this, but on a bigger scale, because then you have to account for all the bigger scale. It doesn't make any sense. It's stupid. I'm fine, by the way. You mean it makes no sense to human manufacturing? That is such a cop-out. Makes no sense to any manufacturing. What do you mean? Manufacturing is manufacturing. You're not just gonna be like, actually, they have alien manufacturing, so it makes sense. Okay, show me the part of the books where it makes perfect sense to scale it up and it just automatically fills in the interior design, and it just doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't make any sense, period. That's like, it's a cop-out. What's my favorite Halo? Well, my personal opinion is that Halo 3 is my favorite. I have more memories with Halo 3 than any other game, and I love it. So Halo 3, my favorite, personally. Love Halo 3. Tons of Xbox Live friends on there, tons of great memories, just an absolute blast. Great community, great custom games. Like, Halo Reach objectively had better custom games, but Halo 3 is my game, so it's my favorite. This is a good looking ship, but it needs accurate scaling. Actually, this does have accurate scaling. It turns out, the whole time, my cruisers are actually the ones that don't have accurate scaling. So, I'm at a crossroads now, and I want to know what you guys think. Do I increase the cruiser to be like the quote-unquote lore accurate scale, or do I shrink this even further? Because this is 1,000 meters. And this one is also roughly 1,000 meters. Like, this is a smaller ship, but... Well, actually, they're pretty good. This one just should be, like, slightly larger. I think it's fine. God, this is such a better shader. I feel like I should put this shader onto here. Alexander with the tenor! 2 fivers! Thank you very much. Really appreciate that. But the CRS is a stable mutation. Since Covenant ships are grown... The Covenant ships are grown? Covenant ordered 300 Ket and Elfin cruisers to be grown, but the Foundries goofed and made a 300-meter ship, but remained in surface. Bro, that is the most... Yeah, actually, it was the Covenant manufacturers that accidentally made them small. It was, guys, the Covenant manufacturers are the one that accidentally made them small. It was not an accident on the part of the lore team or the design team miscommunicating. The Covenant manufacturing is the reason. It was actually an error on the in-lore Covenant part. No, that doesn't make... That's... What? That's crazy! That's crazy. I refuse to believe it. I will die on this hill, dude. I do not care. I will die on this hill. Maybe I'm wrong. But I don't know. This is not me shitting on 343 lore. You guys keep saying that. I don't care. It's whatever. Nick Jackify, thank you for the $10 tip. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. Bungie also messed up their scaling too. Most ships and aircraft would make sense if all spacecraft were 2x their own size, but forget I said anything. No, I fully agree. This is, I don't know why people are like attributing to me saying this is a 343 thing. I've never once said this is a 343 thing ever. In fact, most of these issues stem going all the way back to like Halo 2 and 3. 343 just inherited these inconsistencies. This is not a 343 thing, nor have I ever said it was. You guys are the ones saying that. This is just a Halo thing, and it's goofy. It's so goofy. It comes down to like carelessness, and it really doesn't matter, right? At the end of the day, the quote unquote lore sizes of ships and all that, it doesn't matter. Who cares? It's just silly that like it's gotten to the point where people are just like coming up with these explanations, and now these are canon. These are lore canon explanations for these things, but also it's really silly. Like, I'm sorry. There is so many inconsistencies in the size of not even just like the big spaceships like the ones featured in these mods, but also like in the size of other things, like going down to the scale of a longsword. There's 2 variants of the longsword that were probably intended from the beginning to be the same ship, but just redesigned for the newer games and art style. But then one of them is way smaller because they appear smaller in the games to fit different scales of cutscenes and levels. And then now that's like hard-coded into the lore, and it's just like... We didn't need lore for that. We could have just pretended like the ones that showed up in game were just scaled down. We didn't need the lore on that one. But Halo fans do love their lore, and I'm not gonna lie, I love the lore too. I think it's very interesting. Yo, Beat Borp! Thank you for the 5. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. What if we kissed by the mutating Covenant assembly forges? They're producing a scarab. Let's give ourselves a smooch. All right, I kind of want to reuse this Corvette shader, but on the cruiser, it would look pretty good. It would look pretty damn good. All right, I think I'm gonna leave this at the current size. I'm actually okay with it just being slightly smaller than a regular cruiser. Oh, I love the design of this ship, man. It's so cool. And I really do like the Corvette shader on it. I think it looks great. Such a cool ship design. All right, let's put the engine effects in the right spot here. Oh, I forgot to move the laser marker. Whoops. My bad. I actually didn't do a lot of markers for this. I just like put it in game immediately. All right, let's do that. Let's make it like good. So we only need 2 engine effects for this one because turns out it has 2 engines. So we'll slap those on there. Ka-chow. And then we'll put it on the negative y-axis. I mean X. I meant to say X-axis. Alright, that's good. And then secondary trigger is where the beam comes from, and the beams on this, as stated here on Plasma Beam, come from these red bits on the side. But I don't know if I want to do that, or if I want to use the pulse laser slots, which have these cool spots right here. I kind of do want to do these side beams, though. TBH honest. TBH honest with you guys, I think that looks pretty good. Put it right on the side, right there. In the words of a great man, great red car. Ka-chow. Yo, Alexander, with another 5er. Thank you so much for your support, man. I do appreciate it very much. Check DMs. There's a video explaining the mistake that became the CRS. It was also... Wait, it was also intended because it's a consistent feature in Spartan Ops cutscenes. Well, yeah, it's a little contradictory, Alexander, to say there's a mistake that led to it, but it was also intended because it's a consistent feature after the mistake was made. I think it's more like the mistake happened, and then everybody was just like, well, that doesn't really make sense, but we gotta work with it now. It's in the lore now. So now it's a feature. Now it's an intended thing. I mean, it was never an intended thing, but now they're just working with it. Agent Redacted, thank you very much for the 2. I swear that model looks so clean. I know. Shout out again. Malcontent has done such a great job with this. Dude, Malcontent's models are so good that like every ship on the wiki has like their work. And I don't know the details of everybody on the team. I don't have a lot of communication or any communication with the Sins of the Prophets guys, so I assume they have, you know, more artists than just Malcontent. I don't want to just assume, but yeah, the wiki is just all the Halo ship wiki stuff is just pictures of Malcontent's models, which is so cool. That's so cool. All right, secondary triggers are set, engine effects are placed. Last but not least, let's put the driver's seat not 5 miles in the air, but inside the ship. Wowza. Are there any hangars on this? I don't think this ship has any hangars. It doesn't look like it. It looks like it's just, got like proto hangars. Just ship chassis stuff. Okay, we'll start in game. Half of Rejected's modding is Halo 3 stuff. Yeah. I've definitely modded Halo 3 more than any other Halo game. Halo Reach comes in second place. Well, I actually modded probably more. My Halo 3 modding time's probably outshined my Halo Reach modding time by now. Because I could only mod Halo Reach back before mod tools. Because I was modding like right off the rip on Halo Reach when it came to PC. Luna, hello. You never come in here when I'm streaming. Hello, kitty. What you doing? How you doing, kitty cat? Guys, this is a rare moment. This is a rare moment. A different cat is here. This is a rare, exclusive stream moment. This is not my cat. This is a fluffy black cat. Hey, Nick Jackify with the $5 tip! Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Hi, little one. Thank you very much. Hold on, let me scroll through to it. Grown is basically 3D printed for the Covenant. Same with Forerunners and their seed designs. Well, here's the silly thing about that, right? Like, there's nothing silly about them printing their ships. That's fine. That's whatever. We literally have 3D printers and they're aliens. If they want to grow ships, they can grow ships. That's fine. What's silly is that if they accidentally, somebody inputted, oops, I accidentally put 0.3 scale, that includes the interior. Like, somebody had to make the blueprints for that ship, design an exterior and an interior, which means that that is a ship for grunts now. That is now, that means, that would imply, like, you have elite shipmasters, like, squeezing through the hallways, slowly getting through them, just like, oh, guys, I'm getting to the bridge. I'm crawling to the bridge. So that's why I'm confused, because it just do not make sense. However, lore people, admittedly, could easily go, oh, well, I'll have you know, the interiors are generated dynamically and are always at scale. So technically, when you type in a small version, all of the interiors are made to match. So you could easily make that argument. But also, I don't see that in the lore, okay? Somebody at 343 needs to quickly write that into the lore, or else I'm going to keep losing my goddamn mind. Actually. Alright, let's see. Did I fix the engine effects? What engine effects? Oh, it looks pretty good. It looks pretty... Ah! Ah! Ow, cat. I'm being licked by a cat. Her tongue is like fucking sandpaper. Oh, double beam. Double beam. Double beam. Dude, this thing packs a punch. You missed my super chat? I did, Jenk. Sorry about that. I got so distracted by how cool this ship was and how much I love it. I'm sorry about missing that. Why is my... What did you do? This cat showed up in my lap, and now my armrest is wet. I'm scared. This looks amazing. It really does. God, I'm so happy to be flying this ship right now. The design is just peak, man. It's peak. Peak! But sorry about missing that. Jank, thank you very much for the 2. I appreciate it. He said, if ships are grown, are they like Golo then? You never know. They could be. They could just straight up be giant like Golo worms. Uh-oh. I'm under attack from way up high. Oh god, I'm taking damage. I don't even have a shield on this ship. I'm just taking direct hits. I could actually die here. No, I lied. I couldn't. I have no damage on this ship. I'm currently invincible. I take it all back. I want to do like a massive barrage of mini missiles on this, because right now these missiles are huge. Also, the sounds are just a bit gone completely on this. A little sad. We gotta do a little roundabout formation here. Don't let its shields recharge. Oh, that was a direct hit right there. That looked like it hurt. I knew now. Oh, huge! Huge! Look at all that debris. Does the ship actually have shields though? Currently no, but I can easily add them. The Covenant cruiser down there, I do have shields added to it. That explosion was fired. They do look really good. I'll try shooting it in a sec. But no, currently it does not have shields, but it will have shields. Just like this. I just have to make a really simple model for it in a region instead of... As you can see, the cruiser has shields when I fire at it. It's like a big blobby shield on the outside of it. Which these lasers actually melt through. Holy shit. Like I just wrecked that shield in like half a second. Lasers are off center. Yeah, it's just a halo thing where if you fire more than a certain distance, your beam kind of just goes out into the void. But I can't really do sniper stuff very easily at large scales here. But I can try. I can always give it a good old college effort. I don't know if I use that phrase right, but also I didn't go to college, so that checks out. God, that's such a good looking ship, man. I'm so happy to have this in the mod. Oh, it looks so cool. You just gotta admire that design, man. So well done. It's actually bothering me now. Not this ship. This ship is like peak. It's bothering me that the cruiser in Halo Reach is so like bumpy and unshaded. I don't know why Bungie decided not to do any flat shading on it, but it's very organic and bumpy because the shading is all set to flat regardless of the geometry. So, which I always thought was like an error on import, but it turns out this is just actually how it is in game. Which is weird because the Covenant Corvettes in Halo Reach is super smooth, just like the ships that Malcontent models, which has me a little bit confused. They can all be one weapon with multiple bones and have the magnetism super wide so they auto-target. Yeah, that theoretically should work. Hold on, there's something I have to do before I forget. I do need to work on the ship stuff a little bit, but there's something I need to work on, which is not this ship, but the Covenant Cruiser. I want to grab the Covenant Cruiser. If you notice, it's like sideways all the time. It's because like ages ago when I very first was doing this Covenant Cruiser, I totally forgot to set it up correctly. And I'm going to fix that after all this time, finally. And here's how I'm going to do it. Everything in this entire blend file needs to be assigned to the correct bone. And it has not been the whole time. I select everything. You can see they're all bound to the cruiser bone. That's the issue. They need to be bound to the pedestal bone. Boom. And now they're facing the correct direction. But unfortunately, that also broke all my markers, which I did not want. So we'll select all my markers. What are you? It's FX engine. Yeah, select all markers. Rotate Z, rotate on the 3D cursor, rotate Z 90, that should... Yeah, that looks right. Alright, cool. Now if I export it into game, the cruiser should finally be fixed. Are most ship models ripped from Sins of the Prophets? Looks like it. No, not ripped from Sins of the Prophets. So Yes, they are modeled by the person who did them for Sins of the Prophets, Malcontent. He just sells these ships now, so you can buy them on his Sketchfab page. Which, speaking of which, I should totally put that in the chat. Malcontent just does really, really great models, and they're just totally available for purchase. If you, oh god, it's all broken. Since the Prophets does have some nice ship models, they do. So for a lot of these, they are using Sins of the Prophets models just because nobody else has really modeled these ships at a high degree of fidelity. But of course, Malcontent has for Sins, and they look awesome. But yeah, it's pretty good. I'm still using Reach models. For example, the Corvette from Reach is what I'm going to use for the Corvette. I have it working just at a bigger scale. The Cruiser, I may switch to the Sins model just because it's a little cleaner, but for now we have the Reach Cruiser, which looks really, really nice. And we have the Halo Reach Frigate as well. I love this model. It's so good. We, of course, have the Halo Reach Saber, Halo Reach Seraph, Anchor 9 from Reach, and a bunch of other stuff. But all the other ship models that are really, really fun. And yeah, it's cool. How is Sins of the Prophets? Can you legally sell it? I'm pretty sure you can, yeah. If you make a 3D model of something, it is your thing. You know? It just do be. Can I not set these all to physics? Surely I can set them all to physics. Well, it's better than what 343 make. I mean, I don't know if I'd go that far. I mean, well, I would actually say Mal's definitely like some AAA level of modeler, at least for that, as far as the ships go. Actually, 343 accidentally used one of Malcontent's ships in Infinite, thinking that it was an asset made by 343, and it showed up on high power as the ship in the skybox. Is there a reason that I can't set all these to physics anymore? I'm scared. Let me set it to physics, please. Please, I just want it to be physics. Am I just gonna have to do this manually? I am, aren't I? Fine. I needed carpal tunnel anyway, builds character. Dude, I have no idea how I have not gotten carpal tunnel in my life. I am on a computer like 24/7, working and working and working. I have yet to like strain my wrist badly in any way, shape, or form. Maybe I just have like gamer genetics. That's what I'm gonna go with. I think I just have like peak gamer genetics, and somehow I am completely immune to all of these things that harms other people. How old am I? I'm 25. Love your videos. Keep up the work. Hey, thanks. I mean, I don't really make videos, but I got one coming out really soon, so that'll be fun. Very exciting. Ow! Cat. No, it's sideways. Stop that. This is how ships fly in Halo, by the way. Every time you see a ship flying forward, it's actually flying at full speed left. It's doing a strafe move. This is actually the front of the ships. Fun fact. Why is it doing this? Why? Canonically, all Covenant ships drift to scare the CMA and UNSC. It's true. It's literally just a massive flex. It's attached to the pedestal bone. Why? I want to play Sins of the Promise, but I don't know how to download it properly. You should definitely just go to the mod page and check it out. They'll have instructions on it. I think it's on ModDB. It's not working. Why? Okay, set to region default. That's good. Good, good, good. What about my shield? Shield set to as render. Good, good, good. Set to region. Shield. Shield 01. Collision model. Set to region. Shield. Beautiful. Next, we have an issue. Ship flying sideways. Why? The world may never know. But I'll know when I open up my other ships that do work and copy all their settings. Here is the Covenant Supercruiser. I figured out why, because it's not facing forward on the x-axis. That's honestly my fault. I don't know why I didn't think to rotate it after all this time. But there we go! Ladies and gentlemen, that'll probably fix the issue. Wowza. Wait for it. Got a good feeling about this one. Got a good feeling. Hey, JP! Thank you for the 9 months! Thank you, thank you. Much appreciated. Oh, it's rotated. The markers aren't, but that's fine. Thank you for the 9 months. You said Halo 2600 modding stream when? 2600. Is that in reference to the year in universe? Because if it is, I'm a little bit confused, actually. 2600. Oh, as in Atari 2600. Ah, I should have guessed that first. But 2552 is pretty close to that, you know? Fix those thrusters? Nah, those are, you know, those are guns. Those are plasma blobs. Fine. I'll fix them. Fine. God. Fine. Freaking everybody, man. I freaking swear. Oh yeah, they were actually just rotated wrong the entire time. Is that correct? It's looking pretty good. Get rotated, idiot. Yeah, actually, just be to all of the Covenant ships. Hey, look at that. There we go. Thrusters fixed. Although the physics model is very much not fixed and looks goofy as hell, so I do need to admittedly fix that. Covenant, cruiser, small, physics. Oh my god, there's so many. Physics model, angular dampening 1. There we go. Much better. Okay, maybe not 1, maybe like 0.5. Okay, maybe just 0.1? No, it needs to be 1, and then I need to set the actual vehicle itself to have much higher turn, or a reasonably higher turning rate. Also, it needs to have an entry radius of like 10 and not 3 gajillion. So I stopped getting in it from across the map on accident. Yeah, the interpolation scale, no. Maximum roll, no. Flying torque scale, let's make that like 5. That's too much. Let's do 2.5. Now it still has that weight to it, but it's not like so weighty that it doesn't make any sense. That's better. Not bad. We need to get those sounds back, and I had the Halo 2 Scarab, or Halo 2 Anniversary Scarab sounds for the beam, and it just sounded really, really good. I think I want to make it so that the beam itself can fire from a pretty high angle. I want to give that a try. The weapons on here, we got Plasma Lance. Does that have the weapon tag in here? Yeah, Plasma Lance weapon. As of right now, it can only fire at like a fixed range. So auto aim angle is 2, auto aim range is 300. This is the maximum distance that auto aim works at full strength. 300 units is pretty far. What if I make it like 3,000? Could try that. Does that make it aim where I want when I want it? Nope, sure doesn't. Still has that built-in engine limit. Love that. But that's kind of fine for the lasers. They probably should have a fixed range on them. Let's see, though. Let's see. So the Plasma Lance does its Plasma Lance stuff, but the range, the angle at which it fires is pretty low. For some reason. I don't think weapons have, like, the range stuff in the barrels, if I'm... Yeah, they do not. The angle at which it fires should be up a little bit. By the way, I still have no idea what this is. I restarted Explorer earlier, and it just has been there ever since. Windows 11. Explorer freezes and then leaves a permanent icon on your screen. Very cool. Okay. Oh, where's my angle stuff? Hello? Heat recovery, heat stuff, melee stuff, weapon aim assist. Maximum angle of projectile is allowed to deviate from the gun barrel due to angle leading. I'm gonna say like 90, but also maybe this is a projectile thing. Why is... Oh, there we go. That actually was it. Now I can angle this beam crazy far. That's pretty good. I think it's about 150 units is how far the auto aim range generally is supposed to go. So I'm going to switch these out for that. And now we should get a projectile that only goes that far. I lied. That's definitely not it. The fact that you use Internet Explorer should be a sin of the prophets. I do not use Internet Explorer. What? Who told you that? Somebody's lying. They're making up fake news. What have you. Just use Chrome. I highly recommend not using Chrome, actually, but I do use Chrome. Opera GX. Opera GX is marginally better than Chrome. Firefox? Yeah, Firefox is pretty good. Firefox would be a good web browser. I could recommend that. I kind of want to add shields to this little thing now. It'll be a good time. Save our cruiser now that it's finally fixed after 350,922 years. DuckDuckGo, that is a search engine, not a browser as far as I know. uBlock Plus and Firefox and YouTube equals fun. Yeah, agreed. I am agreeing while knowing that yes, I am a YouTuber and yes, I make money off ads, that you should all use AdBlock. And that I use AdBlock. While I know I rely on money from ads, I know. I get it. I get it. But I'm still going to encourage you guys to use AdBlock because fuck ads. You make money or more money off donations and joins and ads. That is true, but I'm restarting my video grind. So, you know, that is a whole thing. I will be making much money off of ads soon. Although, ideally, I make less money off ads and more off sponsors. We'll see, though. Best ice cream flavor? I'm gonna say mint chocolate chip. Like the green mint chocolate chip. Ah, that's right. I remember. I was looking like I was deep in thought, not because I was coming up with some great plan, but because I have completely forgot what I was doing. Don't judge me. Yes, I hope I get a World of Tanks sponsor. Because I love the game, obviously. Don't get it twisted. I'm a huge World of Tanks fan. I love World of Tanks, and they should definitely sponsor my future videos because of how much I love the game, and no other reasons. Sure you are. You just don't get it. I love tanks so much. I heard Raid Shadow Legend pays good. I actually had a Raid sponsorship quite a while back. I actually don't know if I'm allowed to talk about it, so I probably shouldn't say anything. But I sure did get a sponsor from them one time. This is unnecessarily detailed and it's bothering me, but I'm too deep. I'm in too deep now. This has nothing to do with modding, but have you heard of the breakdancing Deadbeat Dad? I don't think so. That's new to me. This is one of your. Is this one of them internet memes the kids are talking about? Is that what's going on here? Been away for a while. What are you doing? I am making a shield for the ship. It's a little lumpy, but we'll get through it. Make it a little less lumpy if possible. It looks like a penis. What the fuck does your penis look like? Takes for this to remind you of a What in the fuck? This does not look anything like a penis, and now I'm concerned for your health. This is the least penis-shaped penis that has ever existed. You need to see a doctor. This is not a wiener. Maybe you've been putting your thing inside a vacuum hose too much. It makes me think of Scary Movie when the brother Doofy is just putting his dick in the vacuum all the time. This is what happens. Don't do vacuums, kids. Welcome to Hydraulic Press channel. Yo, Halo Brian, thanks for the gifted membership, dude. Appreciate it. Yo, you sniped Steven. Let's go. Let's go! Oh, that's gonna kill me. It's fine. It's fine. This does need the shield. Let me grab the shield texture from the cruiser. Just called Cruiser Shield. Neato. And then I'll do the very same thing, but with a collision model. This will be shield. And then it'll go into the armature on the pedestal bone. I will duplicate it, make it collision, and export. Now, let's set up the shield so that our cool Covenant frigate has a cool shield. A Covenant shield, if you will. So make sure that we have the shield permutation here and a destroyed state for it. Let's do that real quick. Variant. Default. Region. Default. Permutation. Default. Another region. Shield. Permutation. Default. State. Destroyed. Did it work? Ah! Got dark. Forgot to set the shadow thingies. Shield shadow cast override is on both, and then that one's set to PRT shadows. Okay. Yo, Tix! Thank you for becoming a member! Much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. I'm glad that you guys are enjoying the streams enough to become members of the channel. I appreciate it. Check DMs. I think I do have a bunch of DMs I need to check, actually. Ooh, ooh. Some of these references you guys are sending are really cool. Wait, what is this? Breakdancing dad story. Okay, I'm gonna look at that in a second after I figure out this. Did I fix the lighting? Nope, I sure didn't. My Covenant frigate isn't working. Why? I should have fixed it. I should have absolutely fixed it, but it didn't. Why didn't it fix it? Am I adding the Space Phantom to the mod? Maybe. Perhaps. I could. Fix the Pinor. You know, I might actually have a solution, which is adding face property of a region called Shield. I don't know why this would fix it, but this has fixed it in the past. So I'm gonna try that. It was just like not assigning regions correctly. Okay, let's give that a try. I'm gonna export and I'm gonna go pee real quick. You guys will be the ones to tell me if it worked. Give me 1 sec. It fixed it! It worked! Yes! Hey, Halo Brian gifted a membership. Thank you very much for that. Appreciate it, dude. Falcon got sniped. And it fixed it. Look, it worked. My weird region thingy actually caused the regions to apply properly. You love to see it. My leg is so itchy. You know, as a kid, I was never tested for allergies, and I always presumed I was never allergic to anything, but recently when I was doing yard work, I think I stepped on something I'm allergic to because my hands were getting all eczema-y, and now I have this spot on my leg that's just itchy, and I know if I keep scratching, it's going to become a rash, and it's going to be awful. But it's just a little tiny area. It's so itchy. I think I'm allergic to something, after all. I thought I had perfect genes. I thought I was perfect. How could this happen to me? Alright, we're gonna replace the entire block. Delete that. And then we're going to put damage states on this thing. That's right. I'm insane. We're already doing damage states because I love this ship so much. He's allergic to spices. Listen, I'm not allergic. I just have a very powerful and strong response to them. It's very different. Maximum vitality right now is 25,000. I'm going to set this one to 17,000. Put the indirect material name. Then we have hull and shield. And then, what is it? Banshee and generic explosion. I don't even think I need to set these, but just in case. Come here, Weasel. Just in case. Banshee. And then 44 is generic collision damage. Definitely not what I meant to click. Oh, you gotta love the birthday party explosion type damage. Very important to have. Alright, let's see if I can take damage in this thing. Somebody shoot me! I must love yas and leave yas. Damn, I'm gonna go play Galactic Contention mod for squad. Have a good day, everyone. That sounds like an absolute blast. I hope you enjoy your Galactic Contention mod. What are they shooting at? Shoot me. Right, take down my shields. Oh, they are shooting me. Oh, I have shields! I have shields! Oh, they render very large. Very, very large. What? It's going through the ship. It doesn't have a collision model anymore. What the fuck? No. Sorry, cat. I didn't mean to sneeze so loud at you. I didn't mean to offend you with my sneezels. I guess I somehow broke the cruiser's collision model, so I gotta rework on that. But you know what? If I'm doing a playtest, you know, I could put the Covenant cruiser as the main test vehicle, or I could do this ship instead, which is basically just a better cruiser because it looks cooler. Just saying. Ramming speed! It's possible to make needle-like projectiles to be repurposed like fighter jets for the carrier ships. You know, that's actually a really interesting proposition, theoretically. I'm gonna die. Ow. 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 They're literally pummeling me right now. That is a very good point. Some needle-like projectiles could be done as, like, little mini ships. But it'd be kind of hard to see at this scale anyway, so they might as well just be... Am I going to take damage eventually? I just want to see this ship. I don't know if the damage states are set up in the correct spots, but it does have damage states. My shields are just recharging too fast, though. Oh, really? My shields just keep recharging. They just can't beat me. I'm just too good. Literally just better. Uses the low LOD of vehicles in the skybox. Gotta love the melted plastic banshee. Wait, what the fuck? There's a super carrier all the way down there. I forgot I have it on the map. Kind of huge. I want to fly to it. I don't think it takes damage yet, but it could. Ow. Ow, I'm taking fire. Ow. I know what to do here. Game speed. 10. Zoom speed. Oh god. Evasive maneuvers. It does seem like it's trying to fire at me. It's aiming at me. It's gonna hit me. Holy shit, I'm dodging like crazy right now. Oh! Ow! That was a big bonk right there. I need to make cool collision effects when ships like grind against each other, where like you take damage and it goes like you see like sparks and debris go everywhere. That'd be sick. I think it's huge. Yeah, it's a massive ship. The only thing in the map that compares to it right now is the Infinity, which is also a very, very massive ship. The only thing that Infinity is equipped with right now is a Super Max, so it's kind of hard to deal damage when you're basically unable to aim. Oh, I did land a shot though. Let's compare the Infinity to that big-ass super carrier over there. Or assault carrier, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend people. All the way down there, so I'm just gonna 10 times speed, let's go. And then 0 speed. Yeah, the Infinity is very much comparable to it. That's kind of crazy that it's so massive it could actually compare in size to the ship. Damn, look at that. Humanity at its finest right there. Probably replace the carrier with MAIs. I don't know what that is. Maybe I have dementia, but is this mod gonna have a slip space bomb, perhaps? I've considered it. Oh, replace it with MALs. Oh, yeah, no, I would like to. MALs is much higher quality and just looks nicer in general. This one's kind of doo-doo and blurry. I'm not a huge fan of it, to be honest. I think MALs looks much better. Get ready. We're gonna fire the Super Max. Won't do anything, but we will fire. They are impacting. I think it has no health. And by no health, I mean infinite health. Skedaddle. Functional Cairo Station Mac, though? I could do that. Actually could do that. And I crashed by refreshing somehow. Halo, baby! God, it's such a good-looking ship. Gah. I wonder if I do need to invert the green channels in all these ships. I feel like this is correct, but... No, it's definitely not correct. I think I need to invert the green channels on these normals. Boodly was absolutely right. Oh, my weasel. My sweet girl. You're so precious. You've been so happy lately. Yes, you have. You've been so happy. You just need to be smothered with attention, and then you're happy. Oh, before I forget, I kind of want to work on the map right now. Like, add more stations around, maybe throw some boulders around, make like a kind of setup for the human and Covenant instead of it just all being a bunch of random crap in the middle of the map. Let's do that. It's overdue. Vehicles, huge fucking ships. I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. This map's vehicles are just the biggest things ever. Alright, so this is what the map looks like right now. We just have one station and then a shitload of rocks. Check out my previous message. Should use Sins of the Prophet carrier models. Oh, give the Mac vehicles a laser pointer kind of thing to aim the Mac rounds better because the crosshair is not accurate. That's a good idea. I wonder if I could make that visible only to the player. I'll experiment with seeing if it's something I can make only visible to the player, but either way, yeah, I agree, actually. A laser pointer would be perfect for that. It's a very good idea. If I can, I will try putting it on the HUD. I feel like it should be possible to put on the HUD, but I'll have to experiment with it. How about the sniper lance on the super cruiser? That shouldn't take you more than 15 minutes to get perfect. It would take me a little longer because I'd have to make like a whole new weapon with effects and stuff, but yeah, it wouldn't be like the hardest thing in the world by any means. All right, let's grab our station, our very lovely Anchor 9, and let's move it closer to like the human side of the map to here. Grab our portals, edit them to be kind of there. That should split the map up a little. And then, how should I do the human side of this, I wonder? I mean, I do want these rocks to be around, kind of scattered throughout. Here's a huge one. I should probably just populate, like, the entire place with them. Doing it by hand's a bit rough. It kind of works though. Then we have Anchor 9 like right over here near the asteroid field. One of the rocks should be a Halo 3 rat with rock textures. I hate that I agree. Have them rotating. I think I might do that. I just need to make... It would just take a lot longer to make all of them rotating asteroids. Wait, are they asteroids if they're in space? Yeah, they're not like meteors. So meteors are meteoroids when they're in space. Then they're meteors when they're going through the atmosphere. And then meteorites are what's left over after the meteor has entered the atmosphere. Yeah, I know stuff. It's pretty cool. Okay, now our asteroid field is a little bit nicer. And the fucking ship came back randomly again. What the fuck? Why does it just disappear sometimes? Oh, it's because it's set to not automatically, no wonder. It will never not be annoying that anytime I type a value in here, it does that. Why? Why does it do that? I don't know. Genuinely, I have no idea. But it sucks. Now the map, though, has expanded quite a bit. Have it loom over the map. I mean, it's not a bad idea, to be honest. Whoa, whoa. Kitty cat. Kitty cat. Whoa. The famed Covenant vessel. Long night of your mom. Yeah, that's one of the scariest Covenant vessels by far. Girl, you're sitting on my hand. I know you just heard a sound, but you're literally sitting on my hand right now. You're still sitting on my hand. Okay. Okay. I think my roommate got here, probably. Okay, so there's that. Let's spawn another ship in. Whoa. Let's do, let's bring in... Let's fly the Frigate. I have a frigate lined up here. I don't want to fly a cruiser because that's totally lame when we have a Covenant frigate, which looks so much cooler. We can put down a Spirit of Fire though. Oh yeah. I cannot wait. Oh, this is like getting closer to playtest readiness. Oh my god. I'm about to be invaded. I sense it. I sense it. Alright, let's try... Let's do the Infinity as well. Yeah, there it is. Ah!
Hola, chat. Yo soy Nova. Necesito ayuda.
What's ayuda?
Help. I need help.
You need my help?
When you're done, yes.
I won't be done for another 6 days.
6 days.
Yeah.
We're in Jumpster. Bah!
It's 5 to 6 business days.
I'm gonna flash my titties to you.
No, I'll get banned. Don't do that.
I got my car windows tinted. They scammed me though. They made me wait 3 hours, and I went outside, and nobody was even working on my car.
Bruh.
And then they fucked up. They only tinted like half the back window. It was really annoying.
Why'd they only tint half of your window?
It's like a stark line, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I forgot to discuss that with you, because Teslas need more." And I was like, I would have paid the extra amount, because it's just cut in half the tint on the window. And
they didn't even fade it?
No, and he said when I go back in, I can go back in 2 weeks and he'll fix it for me.
Bruh.
I don't know if he's gonna charge me or not, but he was like, "My bad, I should have told you."
That's so
I'm like,
lame.
yeah, I was here the whole time, you should have told me.
Did they at least do the thing where they're like, hey, it's technically illegal to get this level of tint, but...
Yeah. So, no, I got the minimum.
You could, you can work with them, but most of the time and be like, yeah, laws schmaws, so give me the cool tint.
I got the minimum tint in the front and the back maximum. So it's like black. But
that's pretty dope.
It just sucks that it's like halfway on the back window, because if you don't know, the back window of the Tesla is like half the car. Oh my god!
Hi, Pebbles. You're so cute. What's up, kitty cat?
Chat, it's my cat. She came to say hi.
This is such a rare moment. Pebbles never gets up here. Oh, you're so cute, Pebbles.
She wants to play Halo.
You want to play Halo, don't you? Oh, you're so cute. Meow.
Worth it, Flash. Okay.
Yeah, alright, fine.
Sí. No hablo en español, but I'm learning. I've been on Duolingo 3.5 hours this week.
Oh.
She wants them on Halo. She does.
Nihongo wa saikyo desu. Nihongo wa saikyo desu.
Okay.
His Japanese is the strongest.
Sí, por favor.
Hi.
El gato. Mi el gato.
What's El Gato mean?
Cat. Cat.
So you're telling me the brand El Gato is just cat?
Oh my god, wait, actually. It's cat. Or the cat.
That's kind of sick.
Gato.
So if I want to buy an El Gato green screen, I'm buying the cat green screen.
Yeah. The cat. This cat is the gato.
El gato.
El gato.
Helicopter, helicopter.
Spanish doesn't even feel like a real language because half the time they take a word, just add e to an end, and suddenly it's like restaurante. Suddenly it's Spanish.
I mean, that's how I feel when I was learning Japanese. They do the same thing. They have what's called romanji, and that's yeah. You know what toilet is in Japanese?
El baño.
Toilet.
¿Dónde está el baño? Por favor.
I don't know what a baño is.
It's bathroom. Necesito el baño.
So that's when you really gotta pee.
Yeah.
It's so hard for me to understand Spanish when someone's speaking to me. Yeah, that's how I feel trying to understand my Chinese cartoons. Even though I know a bunch of words, it takes forever to process it.
I think it'd be easier if I had subtitles. Because I'm reading it.
What does that say?
Something about the bathroom, please.
How about a newspaper in Japanese? It's been so long since I learned the alphabet. I learned both kanji and is it katakana? I think that's what it was called. It's been so long that I forgot half of the letters. I just want to hit a macro and just die! It's okay. Hey, you can't beat me up on my desk, okay? I'll beat you. I haven't done anything. Oh wait, I just realized I can't actually hurt this thing. I didn't give it a proper collision model. Oops. Oopsies. Oh, that's so cool though. You'll be able to see these ships from so far away. It's gonna be badass. Let's refresh and see from all the way. Human spawn is, dude. Look how this is how big the map is. I just have the human spawn set really close. I think I actually need a warping system. Like unironically, I've never heard a cat make so much sound. Yeah, Pebbles is very vocal. She's a very vocal kitty. But no, I think I do need to be able to do mini slip space jumps that you can like charge up on all these vehicles because yeah, everything is so far away that like I literally cannot get to stuff in time. Should add moving meteors for players to dodge? Yeah, actually Skaboodle was experimenting with something like that and it looked really cool. I just have to come up with a good system to make them like orbit and then come back around to their starting point, or otherwise they'll like teleport back and then teleport back. Should make different player spawn places? Yeah, I definitely could. It's gonna mostly come down to vehicle spawns. Actually, no, I'm gonna be using a game mode that'll randomly give you a ship for the first play test. It'll just be randomly assigned a ship, depending on like a percent spawn rate. It's RNG. So most of the time you'll be spawning in like a saber or a frigate, but if you're lucky you might get in a spirit of fire and very rarely an infinity. I think that'll be fun. If you use Val's assault carrier, will you use the Eskem or Carol pattern? Probably the Carol pattern, but it would be cool to have a variant of it that's like an assault carrier using the purple and black variant. When longsword? I don't have any plans to do the longsword currently. I want to set up a fixed amount of ships for the playtest in the next week, and then I want to set them all up to be able to take damage and look decent while taking damage, and then set up all their weapons. So here's what I'm thinking. Let's see, we have the Saber as the small fighter, which is what you'll get in most of the time when you spawn in. We'll have the Frigate as the light vehicle for the UNSC. Then I do want to import the other human ship that I forgot the name of. It looks good, but I think it's about the same size as the Frigate, so I could add that as well. And then probably Spirit of Fire and Infinity, so that adds up to like 4 to 5 ships. And then I'll do the same thing for the Covenant team. Does Anchor 9 have cheap lighting? Yeah, the map is not with baked lighting right now. Although, it does sound kind of fun to bake the lighting. I'm curious to know how long it would take to do baked lighting. You've convinced me, Glitchy. We're gonna do baked lighting on this really quickly. We're gonna use lighting only at low. And we'll select the file, levels, multi, space castle. And no, wait, I don't think that works. I'm just gonna do the tag on the scenario. Get it all. So levels, multi, space castle, sand. It's literally called Sand Castle. Oh, I chose Sand Castle. That was the first map I ever imported. I need Space Castle. Yeah, so we'll do that on low and light it and see what happens. Reach does this really, really fast, so it shouldn't be an issue. Although we do have the fucking Anchor 9 in here, which will probably have some problems getting lighting. We'll see, though. We'll see. What about Halcyon? Oh, you're right. I do want to add the Halcyon, but the Halcyon is such a big ship that I'm debating. The Gladius is 243 meters. That's so small. Holy hell. How long is the Paris class? If the Gladius is 243 meters, that must make the Paris class larger, inevitably, right? Can't you add the shipyard from Long Night of Solace? Yeah, I'd like to. I definitely want to add the shipyard. In varying sizes as well for other ships that are, like, bigger. And I could make the spawns for the ships in the shipyard. I had the halberd. I forget what the halberd is, to be honest. Wait, it failed. It crashed? What? Paris is over 500 meters? Oh, man, that makes it kind of... I'm back. What's happening? I'm hacking into your mainframe, and I have your credit card. Oh, okay. Makes sense. Man, oh man. I really, really want to do this as a playtest, but setting it up is going to be a little bit of a pain. I just got to get the ship set up, and it'll be good. It'll be good. I'm having a bit of trouble focusing while streaming, but that's fine. We'll keep rolling. We'll keep it rolling. Why are you under my bed? She's literally... just a human being down there. You're stuck? Stepsis, no! Stepsis, no! Let me help you out of there! Have I tried Adderall? I do not want to take drugs. She's probably really concerned that you're under there trying to give her a treat. It literally sounds like you're underwater. You should help her, man. Yeah, she seems like she's in a lot of trouble. As a good step bro, I should definitely go give her a hand.
See if she'll eat this. It's freeze-dried salmon.
Okay.
It's
Here, take over for my chat. I'll feed it to
I
her.
don't know where you make that.
Oh, whatever.
Hey chat, it's me, woman. I went to the store and I bought like a bunch of really nice freeze-dried real raw food to try to give to the cats. And half the cats liked it. Oh my god, woman! View count rapidly dropping. Hey, if you haven't already, make sure you hit the like button. We are currently at 83 likes. If we can get to 100, Drake will take off his pants and helicopter his dick for you guys.
Hey, that's not true.
It's a canon event. It's gonna happen, I swear it.
She ate that shit up.
I heard there was a new feature where if I say the word like, it pops up the like button. I don't know if that's true. Say less. Everyone like right now. Hey, I just come up here to farm you some likes. Can we get to 100 likes, you guys, and then I'll leave? I'll only leave if we hit 100 likes. Where's your OBS? I lost it. Like the video. Just like I like you guys. Okay, we're 4 likes away, then the bad woman leaves, chat.
Guys, please. She's the worst.
Oh, we had 100 likes. Poggers. I'll see you guys later. Bad woman leaving now. Red Spy is out of the base.
Yeah, get out of here.
Also tell him to stop vaping.
You stop taking my vape. Fiend. Unbelievable. Can you believe woman, female appeared on stream? That's crazy, guys. That's insane. Now RS has to do that thing. Yeah, sorry, I blacked out. I have no idea what she said. Literally no clue. So sorry about that. Oh, but look at that. Look at that. Oh, man. Look at that ship. Oh, man. We could have had a second Drake PP video. Oh, the physics on this are perfect. I need to get the other vehicles to have physics as good as the frigate. It flies just really, really well in space. It has like very floaty orbit-like physics where you maintain your momentum, which is really nice. Oh, go down, go down. So PTSD from last time you came on stream. What did she do last time? I don't remember. Drake, not him. Yeah, I'm also named Drake, but no, I have not had my PP leaked like the other Drake. Yet. Inevitably, with such a perfect specimen like myself, people are gonna be after the goods, but I just can't let it happen. The world's not ready for something like that. In fairness, his pants could be off right now. We'd never know due to the position of the camera. That's true. That's true. You never know. Is the frigate as fast as it is in the Halo 2 slip space cutscene? I don't think so. It's pretty speedy though when it gets up to full speed. Here, we can do a little test. It goes pretty quickly. It's not slow, that's for sure. I go into maximum overdrive. Yeah, look at this thing. It's pretty quick. Whoa! I don't think the other ships are quite as speedy. Like this one, for example. I think it's kind of slow. It's got some speed to it. It's not bad. It's a little slow. Lock your bedroom door, man. Your roomie seems scary. She's insane. I'm scared 24/7. I don't know what to do. It's terrifying. Can you port the Marathon from Halo 2 as a placeholder until Mal makes his purchasable? I could, but man, I do like the Marathon. What does Mal have on his site? Let's see. These are the ships that at any given moment I could purchase. So we already have the Infinity, we have the Gladius, which I do need to get in game soon. I really like the Gladius. We have the Super Cruiser, of course, looks awesome in game. We already have the Halo Reach regular battle cruiser. We have the Phoenix class, aka the Spirit of Fire. We do have the Destroyer as well, very nice. We do not have the Heavy Cruiser actually. We do not. But I do, and we don't have this. We have the Halo Reach version of this, which is a good one, a good model. But I'd like to, at some point, get the proper assault carrier. Now we have this. So the ones we almost have everything on here, strangely enough. So technically we have this, and technically we have this, but we don't have Mal's version of them. So I do kind of want to get those. But these 6, or sorry, no, we don't have this one. So we don't have these 3, and we don't have these 3. So we have less than half. And then what are the other... I know Mal has more stuff as well that's not purchasable. What is not purchasable on Mal's page? So for one, this CAS right here What is the difference between these two? CAS class assault carrier, and this is the Carroll pattern. So the Carroll pattern is purchasable, but the other patterned one is not. It looks like they are actually... I don't know if it's just a retexture. No, these are different models. These are different models. Although this version is in Halo Reach. So even if I don't end up getting the assault carrier, which I do want, but even if I don't get it, I do have both patterns in Halo Reach. They're both in the game. And then, of course, there's this, which is so cool, by the way. What a cool design, man. I love Covenant ships so much. And Mal did just a bang-up job of getting this and making it real. I feel like Mal has, like, nailed the Covenant ship aesthetic so well. You need Mal's version of the assault carrier? Yeah, no, I agree. I should definitely get it. I wonder, I haven't really taken a close look at their version of the assault cruiser, or the battle cruiser. Oh, it's just better in every way than the Reach one. Peace and love. This is literally better in every way to the one that's in Reach. It's just the model itself is so much cleaner. Look, they've even got the little Sins of the Prophets logo right there. I love that. Sins of the Prophets logo right there on the hangar bay. That's cool. And then I don't believe this. This is not for sale. But it's a really cool model. The Valiant class super heavy cruiser. Really, really cool. Looks awesome. I didn't know the Valiant class was a thing, to be honest. But it's like a really small version of like the Pillar of Autumn is the kind of vibe it gives off. Really, really dope ship. And then, of course, we need to get the CCS class cartoon-themed environment from Mal ASAP. I don't know what we're going to do if we don't get the cartoon-themed environment from Mal, alright? We need this ASAP. I need to be flying this thing through the orbit of Planet Reach immediately. No, but pretty much every ship that Mal has up on Sketchfab is available for purchase. So shout out Malcontent. If you guys want cool Halo ships, they are extremely affordable, dude. 20 bucks for a high quality, insanely accurate ship model. Bro, that's a steal. Get you a Covenant or UNSC ship now at sketchfab.com/malcontent1692. Get you some Covenant ships. This stream is not sponsored by Malcontent, but if you want some cool ships for your project, you better go get some. Yeah, he should consider making them optimized for 3D printing. These could probably be 3D printed pretty well. Well, yeah, I feel like this wouldn't be too bad. There's definitely some parts that would have some trouble, but can't imagine it would be too bad. A part on Sava Highway when the CCS class flies over you is a core memory of mine. It's not a CCS class. Actually, I'll have you know, it's just a Covenant cruiser. Okay? We don't have to get into the class of the ship in this stream. Hey, Darksteel, thanks for the $2 super chat, man. Appreciate it. Buy the entire Sins of the Prophets now. I'm pretty sure there's, like, a stupid amount of ships in Sins of the Prophets. I could never, even if they were all available, I'd go broke in a heartbeat. It'd be like $1,000. Shark, what happened to the frigate I said it supported chat a while ago? That was on Sketchfab? I'm sorry, that was rude. It is a core memory of mine as well. That is like such a good scene. I literally incorporated that into my AI mod. As far as the ships that you said, if you were recall, it was a frigate and a space banshee, and yeah, they were just worse than the ones in game. They looked really good. They were almost as good as the ones in game, but I'm gonna be real, they were just not as high quality as the assets in game. I hit the infinity. Is the difference between CCS and Covenant Cruiser just size? Yes, and that makes as little sense as you think it does. Can somebody explain Autumn class to me? You have the Pillar of Autumn, and allegedly, it's an Autumn class ship. Should it not be a Pillar class ship? Aren't there 4 ships? Pillar of Autumn, like Pillar of Spring, Pillar of Winter. Is that not a thing? Why is it an Autumn class ship? Shouldn't it be a Pillar class ship or something? I know it's Halcyon, but it should be, yeah, but why would you have 4 classes of ship? A Spring class ship, a Summer class ship. It's a Halcyon class, but then what is an Autumn class ship? If the Pillar of Autumn is Halcyon, what the fuck is an Autumn class ship? I'm so confused. Autumn class cruisers are basically just brand new cruisers designed to imitate the customizations made to the Pillar of Autumn. But wasn't the Pillar of Autumn just already really outdated? Ah, there's so much confusion. I don't understand anymore. I don't understand. Autumn class was created to commemorate the Pillar of Autumn after the events of Halo 1. Oh, I see. That makes sense. The Mac Cannon and engine got some serious upgrades that were so good, they became standard in the Autumn class. That's badass. Halcyons are outdated ships. The Pillar of Autumn was retrofitted to be a ship of the line for Operation Red Flag. Ah, I see. So Autumn class could be like technically any kind of ship, but it basically means like a class of ship that has been upgraded and retrofitted to the specs that the Pillar of Autumn itself had. And it's not exclusive to Halcyons, right? Like, anything could be an Autumn class ship. It doesn't have to be a Halcyon. Or is it like the Autumn class is basically the upgraded Halcyon class? So Autumn class ships are like modern Halcyons. Oh, the Autumn class is its own class? What? I think it is specifically an upgraded Halcyon. Yeah. See, that makes sense, right? They basically take the outdated Halcyon class design, then they upgrade it with the retrofits that the Pillar of Autumn had, and they're like, oh, look at this. It's not a Halcyon anymore. It's an Autumn class. Right. The Autumn class is a unique ship class modeled specifically after the Pillar of Autumn. Right. Yes. So that's basically what I said, but I said it in a more convoluted way. It's its own schematic designing. All remaining Halcyons were retrofitted into Autumn classes due to the schematic similarities. Okay. So, I think we all agree here. Everyone's poking out a bunch of different things. But Autumn classes are basically ships that look similar to a Halcyon, but have the upgrades and enhancements from the Pillar of Autumn. So they're more Pillar of Autumns, but probably upgraded more. Gotcha. Autumn is just a Halcyon with a long-distance slow space engine. Actually, there's more to it than that, I'll have you know. The Autumn class was designed to be the successor for the Marathon class and Halcyon class, as most cruisers of those classes were destroyed or decommissioned in the war. The name behind the Autumn class is derived from the colloquialism for that of its lead ship, which in turn is named for the legendary Halcyon class UNSC Pillar of Autumn, adapting the improvements. Yeah, okay. Hey, Darksteel, thanks for the 2! UNSC Obama-class ship is greater than High Charity, trust me. I mean, that's true. The Obama-class ship single-handedly destroyed High Charity with one shot. Adapting the improvements and modifications made to the Pillar of Autumn for Operation Red Flag in 2552, the Autumn-class heavy cruiser represents a considerable leap forward in human warship design, a testament to the UNSC's modern technological prowess. That's pretty sick. That's pretty cool, man. That's pretty neat. Hey, Joe! Definitely thanks for the 2. Thanks for the 2, Joe, man. Hey, Joe, man, thanks for the 2, man. What class is the poop limo? When will it be added? Oh, you're talking about the CCS poop class space limo? Yeah, so the class is, see, you got it mixed up. The poop limo, that's short, you know, it's a Covenant cruiser, yeah. So it's actually a poop class vessel, and it's a UNSC space limo. So we just shorten it to poop limo. So in total, it would be the UNSC poop class space limo. But you know, that's a lot. So for in-game, we got to cut out some of that boring, nerdy lore stuff, and we just call it the poop limo. The season Autumn is named after the ship name, the Greek where a lot... When is the poop class space limo being added? Right now. Alright, it's added. I can't show it to you though, it's secret. Will the space banshee be added in the mod? I think the space banshee is a little bit too small. So, in this mod, if you're not in a big ship, you're not doing a whole lot. If you're in a saber, you're doing the least, but you could be doing the most at the same time. I did not mean to get in this ship. My bad. I did not mean to do that. What? Hello? Darksider tipped $100? Holy shit! Oh my god! That's a lot of money! Darksiders, thank you so much for the $100 tip, dude! Holy hell! That's crazy! What the fuck? God damn! That's a lot of buckaroos. That is a lot of buckaroos. Thank you so much! That means so much to me, genuinely. Holy hell, thank you. You're amazing. Actually amazing. Thank you so much. That's 25ers? That is 25ers! God damn! Thank you so much. I really appreciate that support. That's crazy. You said, I've been watching you stream for ages. I love your fan base. I would really love to see some AI ship battles when you finished. Love your stuff, bro. Thank you so much. Thank you very, very much. I really appreciate it. I am definitely adding some AI ship battles into this. 100%. I think... So, my plan right now, right? Playtest, where you got like one team versus another team, UNSC versus Covenant ships, right? But once this mod has the ships working good, I want to do UNSC ships, but then you fight the Covey ships. And I think it would be a lot of fun. I love the distant glow of the small ships. Yeah, it feels very like space sim with those. Best visual feature, yeah. It was very important to me. I had that vision in my head right when I very first started making that mod. Right when I started making this mod. Thank you, by the way, Darkside. That's crazy. I really can't get over that. That's a crazy amount of support, and I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. And also, I love that you said, I love your fan base, because I also love my fan base. We're literally just, like, some of the biggest Halo nerds ever. We are literally just so many Halo nerds. RJ, is it possible to add the Anchor 9 interior from the multiplayer map? Yes, but I'm not going to. And the reason I'm not going to is because of this. I am a big Spartan. A very, very big Spartan. Big Spartan. Although, let me look at something really quickly. I remember a video from a long time ago, but I think it was Game Cheat of all people who did it. And, object set scale. And then I think I can object set scale on players. But I think I can only do it in single player, if I'm not mistaken. So hear me out, alright? Hear me out. hear me out, guys. Freaking relax, first of all. Relax the freak out, but hear me out. What if I make a script that does that and see what happens? Oh, you guys literally can't even see what I'm working on. Script continuous. Call it player scalar. And then we'll literally just run that same thing. From the top. Object set scale, then the object. It interpolates, sets the scale over a given number of frames. So if I set the scale to 0.1 over 0.1 frames, and then compile scripts. Scripts compile error. Oh, right, because I don't have a garbage volume right now, so we'll just comment that out. What? Why am I lagging all of a sudden? I compiled the scripts and then it spawned 3 of everything. Why? Okay, well, let's turn on errors and see what it's not very happy with. This is not a valid integer. Oh. Oopsies. Scale me down. Scale me down. Oh, right. Run scripts. No way! I'm tiny! Ah! Yo, Joe, thanks for the 2, dude. Much appreciated. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You said SVA Mythic Slayer 1.50 Spartan scale, isn't it? Oh, you can scale it during... Oh, that's cool. I didn't know you could do that. Yeah, this looks right. I mean, the scale is technically right now. Maybe I'll just do it through the Megalo script. I didn't know you could just scale Spartans down. I could just set the speed of Spartans, like, much lower. And then everybody could just run around as little baby mans. Little baby mans. Look, I'm shaking. Look how scared I am. I'm shaking in my boots. This is weird looking. Ah! Get in! Gotta go! Baby man is in the Falcon. Or Saber. Ow. Dodge, 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 dip, duck, dodge, dive. Oh, it's trying to fly away from me. It thinks it can run. Too slow. I gotta up the speed of the Saber. I'm way too slow. I barely was able to make it into the battle. This thing's gonna need to be like super speedy. Will you port over the Marathon and Stalwart from Halo 2 Anniversary campaign until Mao makes this viable? Do they exist in Halo 2's campaign as like actual objects? I missed Darksteel Zono, did I? Or a oh, I did. My bad. Yo, Darksteel, thank you very much for the 5-man. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, idea: replace the bipeds and the globals with a mini saber slash seraph vehicle biped. It'd save on spawning 3 trillion sabers and seraphs, and you can board vehicles. I tried it, but the only issue I had was that everything flew like really crappy, which is kind of sad. Everything just flew like really, really crappy. I did try it though, and long story short, it just didn't work all that well. Look how big my bullets are. They just go off flying off into space forever because there's no gravity. Oh god, here we go again. I don't even think I can kill it because I accidentally broke the actual collision model for the whoa. I gotta take down his shields. I know I can. I've done this before. Shields are almost down. They're literally almost down. There we go. No, the shields came back up. It wasn't. God damn it. I tried. I really did. But I can't actually hit it because I broke its collision model on accident. Rest in peace, collision model. Probably should fix that. Or I could add more asteroids into the map and more space stations. Yeah, baby. When will Space Banshees be out of the mod? I don't think I'm going to add Space Banshees. They're kind of small and insignificant. The scale of this mod is far beyond Space Banshees. Will there be manned guns in Acre 9? I don't know. I don't think so. I want this mod to be players are the ships. And if you want to defend a station, you gotta be in a ship to do it. You want to defend the station, get into a Phoenix class ship. Defend it with Phoenix class weapons. I'm sniping this thing, holy hell. Down, down lower. A little lower. Too low. I almost got it. Still a little too much. Too high. Come on, come on, I just want to hit this thing. Oh, whatever. I gotta go after it. But yeah, defend your station with a big ship. You're gonna see a whole lot of big ships flying around these areas, and you gotta do your best to defend the stations with all your favorite Halo ships. You'll end up looking like this if you fail. Plasma and fire and smoke billowing from your hole. Yo, Laldu, thanks for the 2! Thank you very much. Third super chat ever. Appreciate it. You gonna watch Ruby's Halo 2 mod trailer on Monday? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Or wait. Yeah. Definitely. Sorry to show up, but I'm a voice actor in it, and I'm super hyped for it myself. They're doing some amazing work in that engine. Yeah, I'm very excited to see it. Very, very excited to see it. I'll definitely watch it on stream. I'm gonna sneeze so hard. Ugh. HR has grown so much bigger than a rebalance at this point. Yeah, it really has. I wonder how many of you guys watching right now are familiar with it. Ruby's mod is like, I mean, I don't want to tier list things, but I would say the best Halo 2 mods out are Ruby's mod. Well, I guess it's not out, but I actually think Ruby's mod will be the best Halo 2 mod. I like actually believe that. And it'll be like in Halo 2 Uncut. Halo 2 Uncut is the other thing. I don't know if it's fair to compare Halo 2 Uncut and Ruby's mod, because they are very different. Halo 2 Uncut is specifically made and done super well by Vengeful Vadam to give you that uncut experience, while Ruby's mod is just like a massive enhancement to Halo 2's experience. And I think there is some cut content in Ruby's mod, to my understanding, which is cool, but Halo 2 Uncut's whole idea is just bring back a lot of cut content. That's it, period. Just tons of great cut content. Ruby's mod is just make Halo 2 better. Just like, and Ruby has, dude, it's such a good mod. I'm literally gonna play through all of it because it's so cool. I want to play through, like, when the mod drops, I'm playing it. Are you finally adding space to repair stations? I don't think I can, to be honest. I don't know if there's a way to repair vehicles. Dude, this ship looks so good. I fucking love the Covenant frigate. It's badass. Oh man, I just need to get this mod ready already. I just want to fight some people out here in space. I'm so here for it. And you know what? I am going to do that. Tomorrow, because I need to do a bunch of technical boring shit off stream and make a video tonight, and I am running out of time. Would you stream gameplay of it? Yes, I want to play through all of Ruby's mod when it releases. It looks amazing. Playtest it right now then? I don't think I will, because it wouldn't work at all. But yeah, I'm definitely we're gonna be doing a playtest. I want to say the next couple days, for sure. Next couple days. It won't be much longer. Right now, it's just tweaking, getting physics models and collision models good, tweaking weapons and adding new weapons, and getting health values locked down. Saber regens health, is that different from repairing vehicles? Well, so vehicles can repair themselves over time naturally, just like a Spartan's health and shields recharge, but repairing damage, I don't think so. And you can't trigger it any other way than timers, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, I'm gonna call it quits for tonight. I got a video to make tonight on this mod, actually, which is really exciting. So I'm gonna hop off and get some work done. Oh my god, Jesus! What the fuck?
Sorry, I was looking for your cat.
I'm looking for my heart. What the fuck? I was ending stream too. Fuck you. Oh, that scared me too. At least I'm not alone. I'm hopping off though. I'm gonna go make a video. Hopefully it should be out today or tomorrow. But have a wonderful night, guys. Shout out to everybody who super chatted and tipped. I really appreciate it, you guys. Thank you so much. I'm streaming tomorrow. More of this, and I want to do some of the mod I'm working on Skaboodly with, the Halo Wars Trepanation. So I would like to get some work done on that tomorrow on stream as well. But right now, we're getting this thing to a playtest because it's so fucking cool. And I'll hopefully have some work done on it off stream that I can show you guys, because I need to do a bit more work on the Spirit of Fire for the video anyway. So yeah. Anyway. Again, thank you guys. Your support means the most to me. I could go through everybody, but it would take forever. And especially the people who really supported today. You know who you are. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow, streaming again, same time. But yeah, thanks for being here. I hope you enjoyed. Appreciate you guys. I honestly do have a great community. And thank you for being a part of it. All right. Peace out, you guys. See you tomorrow.